Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Loving Life with Lemons Wellness Hour. My name is Kerry.
And my name is Michelle, and we're the co-founders of Loving Life with Lemons.
So a little bit about Loving Life with Lemons. It's really just a company we cater for both individuals and families who are just looking for a little bit of direction, support, and guidance with your wellness journey. So we work with a team of freelance certified coaches and professionals who have devised a number of effective coaching methods that will help you keep focused working towards your wellness goals. Our website is full of healthy recipes and wellness tips and resources where you can go on, you can maybe be connected to a fitness or wellness professional that you're looking for, or just get a little bit of guidance that will help you throughout your day.
So we both have a huge passion for holistic wellness. And after I lost 25 kilos on my personal journey, we decided to share our experience and all our wellness plans to help people become a healthier, happier, more vibrant versions of themselves.
Yeah, so our programs can help you lose excess weight, change your relationship with food, just reset the mind, help to renew energy and restore balance. So this wellness hour has been designed to help us all slow down and take a break from our busy lifestyle, perhaps even discover a passion for something new. In today's wellness hour in particular, we're going to be speeding things up a little bit. With the opening is going to be a HITT session with our NLP master practitioner and trainer, Warren Connolly, who works with us in the Wellness Zone, which is our fitness and nutrition service.
So thank you for being here, and thank you for taking the time out for yourselves. I think we all need to remember that without scheduling a little bit of time for ourselves, it can be almost impossible to actually find that time. So, which could then lead to stress, anxiety, poor food choices, and eventually burnout. Yeah. So we don't want that.
Yeah, exactly. So thank you for being here. Let's get started with Warren, who will take you through a 15-minute HITT, and you'll come back over to me. I will be cooking a couple of dishes in 20 minutes and show you how to pack some protein into a vegetarian meal. Then we'll be going back over to Emily, who's our yoga expert. She'll be taking you through a beautiful 20-minute yoga flow.
So without further ado, let's hit it.
Over to you, Warren.
Nice one, Mitch. Hey, everybody, Warren Connolly here, coming to you from a very sunny Hungary, and almost as hot as Dubai, but not quite, for those of you that are watching that are living in Dubai. So as Kerry touched on, I'm going to be taking you through a HITT session. We will be starting off with a bit of a warm-up, because that's important. We need to warm up first, especially for something like a HITT. And for those of you not exactly sure what a HITT is, or HITT workout is, it's a high intensity interval training, okay? And this accompanies in this specific incident a body weight workout. So we're going to be focusing a lot on the legs, the glutes, and some upper body exercises, and of course, the all-important core, all right? So we're going to be working on 30-second intervals with a 15-second rest period, but your rest is going to be an active rest, okay? So you're not really going to be getting a lot of rest until after we've done all 8 intervals, and then we're going to rest, and then we're going to repeat that. So I'm going to show you the exercises. I'm going to go through those exercises, but first of all, we need to start off with a bit of a warm-up, okay? I do apologize if you can hear some noise in the background. It sounds like static. They're working on the road down below us, all right? So I can't really control that, unfortunately. I have a control of a lot of things, but not that. So let's get started, all right? So I'm going to set the timer. When you hear the beeping sound, that's the timer working, and just follow my cues and follow my instructions. All right, so just follow me as I talk. I want you just to swing your arms a little bit like this. Just a nice, easy swing. So we're going to start off with a push-up, just a basic push-up for 30 seconds. And then your 15-second rest is going to be running on the spot like this, okay? And then turn your arms backwards like this. And then after that, we're going to be doing a forward lunge with the reach. And then we're going to be doing some heel kicks like this, all right? And then swing your arms up a little bit higher now. Very good. Very good. And then after that, we're going to move to a shifting plank. And then after the shifting plank, you're going to be doing running on the spot again, and then the heel kicks, and we're going to be moving forward. Okay, we're going to run out of time, so I don't have that much time to show you all those exercises. But with saying that, let's get ready. Okay, so push-ups, 30 seconds. Now you can do this modified, all right? If you want to, you can do it on your knees, as you see here, and a nice easy pace. You've got 30 seconds, so you don't need to rush. But at the same time, this is only 30 seconds. So you want to get some kind of workout going here as well. You've got 8 seconds to go. You've got 7 seconds. 5, 4, and onto your feet. All right, and just a nice, easy running on the spot. Okay, so we're warming up those legs now before we get moving on to the next exercise, which is going to be a forward lunge with a reach. Okay, so forward lunge and reach. Forward lunge and reach. If your back is tight and you struggle a little bit with low back stress and things like that, then just do a forward lunge like this. Then you don't have to reach forward, but just land forward. Okay, otherwise reach and try to go for your toes. That's it. You have 4 seconds left. And then the rest is going to be some heel kicks. We're going to come back to running on the spot for the next interval. Okay, the next exercise is going to be shifting planks. So down onto your elbows, and you're moving yourself backwards and forwards. Very good. Just backwards and forwards in this motion. Keeping the body in a flat position as best that you can. And the next exercise we're going to do is going to be a deep squat jump. All right? So we're going to go to running on the spot after this. Very good. Back onto your feet. Just a nice, easy running on the spot. Get some oxygen back in those lungs. In the next exercise, we're going to have a wide stance, toes pointed outwards, like this. And then we hop. Just a simple hop. That's it, nice and easy. All right? If you can't do the hop, if you're scared to do the hop at this point, then just do this deep squat like that. All right? There we go. That's it. Go 13, 12. Nice and easy. Get your hips back. Make sure your feet are nice and wide. Keep the weight on the heels. Squeeze the bum as you stand up. Squeeze the bum. And heel kicks. Very good. All right, now we're going back to the push-ups again. Got it? Back to push-ups. Very nice. Get those heel kicks up. And down to push-ups. Now, you might want to just pick up the pace a little bit now, because you know what you're doing. So just keep the pace going. Nice, quick pace. Try to get a full range of motion as best that you can. That's the way. Keep it going. Onto your knees if you're struggling. All right? Taking deep breaths. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Very good. Up. Running on the spot. How are we doing? Okay, so this is a HITT workout. You're constantly moving. Just your rest period is a little bit slower. And then the forward lunge and reach. That's the way. To have an impactful workout or HITT workout for this in this instance, you don't have to have complicated exercises. They don't need to be that taxing on the body, and they don't need to be that impactful. You know, it doesn't have to be high intensity, plyometric, jumping movements everywhere. You just got to do them correctly and enjoy it, even if it is a bit of a challenge. You can hear me struggling with my breathing right now as I'm talking and I'm exercising, but this is what you should be feeling. You should be working at around about 80% of your maximum, okay? And then backwards and forwards in a shift. Shifting plank. That's it. Very good. How are you doing? Ask yourself, how are you doing? Just breathe, squeeze the bum, shifting that body weight backwards and forwards, keeping that body as straight as you can. A nice good plank position in 9, 8, 7, keep it going, breathe, breathe. 3, 2, 1. Very good. I trust you can hear the bell on the timers. Get those heels up nice and high. Be careful when you do this. I've dislocated fingers doing that before. Oof, it's not nice. Okay, and up, and up, and hop in it. Try to land softly on your toes and then your heels. Off your heels, off your toes. Get that lift. You're really going to feel those glute muscles as well as the legs really working. Keep those hips coming back nice and tight, nice and far. We're almost there. Almost done. Ooh. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Bravo. Now, let's try to slow that breathing down a little bit. All right. So as I said, some areas necessarily complicated. Doesn't necessarily mean you're going to do these advanced workouts, advanced exercises. You can keep it very simple. It's just your times that you're working on or under and your intensity that you push for yourself. All right? It's up to you to give yourself a workout of about 80% of your maximum. If you're pushing beyond 80%, you can very often fatigue too early. So you want to keep yourself, hold yourself back a little bit. And when we go for the second round, all right, we're going to up the rest period ante just a little bit, but we're going to be doing the same 4 exercises, 4 primary exercises. The rest period will be changing a little bit, okay? So that's going to help us to up the ante a little bit for you without making it too complicated or too risky for that matter. So your rest period, instead of being running on the spot and heel kicks, you're going to do star jumps and knees. All right. As I said, we're going to be working the bum and the glutes. The glutes and the legs. All right, we've got 10 seconds almost to rest. So same 4 exercises, star jumps and high knees. Let's get ready. Push-up position. Let's go. Same, we're going to do each one for 2 rounds. I trust you're still with me. Yes. Say yes, Warren, we're with you. Keep going. Good. Push it hard. Push it hard. Get down onto those knees if you need to. Try to do as much of that range of motion as you possibly can. How are you looking? How are you feeling? Up. And some star jumps. Okay. Nice and easy. Don't rush it. Make sure those arms are moving all the way from the side of the body up to above the head. Don't cheat with these little movements. I can see you. Okay, let's go. Lunge and reach. Remember, if you're scared, even now at this point where you're warm, you may have lower back issues, then just stand upright and lunge and come down deeper. Just always making sure that front foot is always flat. Front foot remains flat. And then the next interval, we're going to be doing high knees, okay? High knees. Woo! Okay, here we go. Up. Get those knees up nice and high. If you struggle again, if you're low back, then just hop like this, side to side. Hop side to side. If you're really struggling with the high knees, just these nice little hops. Very good. Down onto your shifting planks. Back and forth. Back and forth. Breathe. Breathe. How are we doing? I know I'm loving this. This is a nice little brief workout for me. For some of you, this may be a very hard workout. Nonetheless, it is what it is. Try to enjoy yourself as best as you can. Breathe. Breathe. Ah, yes. Keep those toes pointed out. Keep those knees nice and wide. and then you're squatting down as deep as you can, and then just get that hop. Otherwise, just a normal squat, stand, squat, upright. Squeeze the bum, push from the heels through the bum and up. From the heels all the way up, you're pushing. That's it. In 4, 3. Next one's going to be the high knees. Good. So it's like a running on the spot almost. We're just getting those knees up a little bit higher now. That's it. Keep going. We've got one more round to go of this, of each exercise. 4 more intervals. Push-ups. 1. Very good. Try to get that full range of motion. Make sure you're breathing. If you're on your knees, I want your whole body coming down, the whole upper body. Okay? None of this stuff. I see this too much. All right? I know we're getting tired, but you want to do it correctly. Nice. Yes. Star jumps. Let's go. You've got this. You've got this. I know you've got this. As Mitch says, hit it. Nice. Forward lunge and reach. Forward lunge and reach. Or alternatively, forward lunge and come down. And then come down, nice and softly. Careful you don't bang that knee at the back. Keep those front feet flat. Front foot always remains flat. You're pushing off that front leg. Pushing off that front leg. Very nice. 3 seconds to go. And in the spot. You notice I cheated a little bit there? I stopped about a second before. Yes, because I can. Because I'm there. But I'm hitting it. Ah! Come on. Okay, last two. Last 2 intervals to go. Let's push it. Let's make it count. Let's make this work. 2 more. Okay, 20 seconds to go. Shifting planks. Keeping that body nice and straight. There we go. I know you got this. I have faith in you. Come on. 8, 7, 6. Push it. Star jumps. Last round of star jumps. And we've got the last interval coming up. Those deep squat jumps. Okay. Nice. Get those deep squats in. Keep those feet flat. Try to stay as soft as you can on your toes and your ankles. Push those hips back. There we go. See? Even Mitch is trying to give it a go. Yes, please. Ah, you've got this. Less than 10 seconds to go. Come on. Keep pushing. Almost there. Almost. You've got this. Well done. Ooh. Okay, now we're going to just slow that heart rate down a little bit. We're going to keep moving for a couple of minutes more, but we need to just slow that heart rate down. Well done. So just follow my cues, okay? Toes, heels, sorry, hips, shoulders, stretch. Shoulders, hips, toes. Deep breaths now. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth as best that you can. Very good. If you manage to accomplish that workout, fantastic. All right? Just one extra thing here. Most people associate HITT workouts with what is actually known as Tabata. Tabata is a 20-10 second, it's 20-second, 10-second interval. That's Tabata. That's same principle as HITT, but it is a type of workout in itself. All right? So I trust you enjoyed yourselves. I'm about to hand it back over to Mitch and Kerry. And we look forward to seeing you with us next month and beyond and beyond.
Amazing. Thank you, Warren. What an amazing HITT workout. I didn't even do all of it. I tried, but you know, when you're in charge of camera work, the technical work, anyways, This is what I get, a little bit of a workout.
We all have our excuses, Mitch. It's okay.
Yeah, okay, thanks. All right, so here's Kerry.
Hey guys, without further ado, welcome to the kitchen. I'm going to take you over here and I'm going to show you what's going on today. So we're going to be doing two things, actually three things. We're going to be doing a soup, a salad, and an amazing tahini dressing. Okay, let's get started on this soup and I'll talk about the ingredients as we're going because we don't have too much time. And as most of you know who know me, I do like to kind of set myself up for these 20-minute sessions where perhaps I don't have that much time, but everything just works, right? So in here, I've just put a tablespoon of olive oil, okay? I'm going to add 2 tablespoons, actually 3, of chopped onion. The rest, the 3 vegetables I'm going to be making the soup with today are pumpkin, sweet potato, and celeriac, which I'm getting now from the freezer. Celeriac, okay? The reason I buy this frozen is because I can't always find it in the supermarket. So with some vegetables, well, actually, with most vegetables, it's absolutely fine to buy frozen if it's more convenient for you, okay? Don't worry about fresh to frozen. Most of the time, it's actually fine, absolutely fine.
Hey guys, just a reminder, this is interactive, so questions are going to be coming in. So Kerry, you've already got your first question about celeriac. Someone says they always see this in restaurants, but they don't know really what the benefits are of it. So
yes. So celeriac is actually a lot of chefs like doing celeriac purees and stuff. It's just a beautiful base for a lot of dishes, fish dishes mainly. Actually, that's probably what you've seen. So I would say that the main reason celeriac I use and I love is because of the vitamin content. So the vitamins in celeriac K, B, and C. Now, vitamin B doesn't really come too much in the form of a lot of vegetables. So where you can find it in your vegetables, you want to use it. So it's an amazing ingredient for that. And going back to those B vitamins, they're vital for our digestive health, just to promote so many different functions of the body and the organs. So B vitamins are amazing to just start making you feel like you're on top of the world.
What was that?
That was just water. I'll explain what I've done in a little bit. So back to B vitamins. With B vitamins, if you are not feeling like, for example, you're eating right, you're sleeping right, you feel like your world, in your wellness world, you've got the composition right, you're exercising, and you're still not feeling good, you're feeling lethargic, you're feeling sleepy, perhaps really low on energy, get your blood work checked. It could be a case of deficiency with your Bs, okay? So that's one kind of health tip there, but that's what celeriac contains. So
good advice. He says thank you.
All we've done is popped so the onion, we've toasted that off a little bit with some garlic, cinnamon, and black pepper.
Yeah.
Okay, then I've put some boiling water in there. Then I've added all my vegetables, and now I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of lentils to get that even more fuller, okay, and give it some more protein. And then we're going to just make sure we've got lots, well, not lots, a good amount of salt in there for these vegetables, because I'm not using any stock. So these are the main flavors, and I need to cover that pot.
Yeah. Look at that.
To cook. And then, yeah, that's it. Soup done. now onto the tofu that's going to be in our salad. Now today's salad is going to be a buckwheat and tofu salad, and it's going to be kind of like a fusion between Mediterranean and Asian, and I'll tell you why in just a second. Let me get that tofu.
All right. You've got already another question for tofu. As always, people want to know about tofu.
Yeah.
They're meat eaters. So they said, do they get the same amount of protein in chicken as they do tofu?
Not quite. So around 100 grams of tofu contains around 8 grams of protein. Around 100 grams of chicken contains around 20 grams of protein. So you are looking at difference there, but the beauty of tofu is that it is a complete protein, meaning it does have all the 9 essential amino acids in order for you to build strength, build muscle. All these amazing amino acids are used to help regenerate and rebuild tissue and help regenerate cells. So this wonderful plant-based soy, it's made from soy product does contain all the essential amino acids that you need. Just a little bit less protein than an animal protein would offer, animal-based protein would offer. However, you could make the protein value up by adding some lentils or, you know, some buckwheat, as we will be today, you know, so there's always ways to boost that protein again. So in here, I'm going to flavor my protein today with protein. You're looking at me.
I like looking at you, but let's look at the protein.
So we've got 2 tablespoons of coconut aminos.
Look at that.
We've got 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Now, the ground ginger that I'm using today, it really just depends on your preference. So that was probably around 1/4 teaspoon. So I just wanted to do also, I used 1 tablespoon of normal olive oil, and I'm just going to use 1 tablespoon of chili.
Interesting.
As well. I just want to give it a little bit of a kick without adding some cayenne pepper, because I know some people are sensitive to cayenne, and it can get a little bit too hot. But this oil that's infused with chili is just a little bit less.
Is that still good for kids?
It is. It's fine, especially if they don't mind a little bit of a kick. It all just depends on their palate, but it's not too hot. It's not too hot at all. I can hear that soup boiling, which is brilliant. So I'm just going to turn that down just a tiny bit. So as you can see, I didn't actually talk about why I took this tofu from the fridge. And what I usually do is,
Look at me.
sorry guys, I took this tofu from the fridge, and what I usually do is take it from its packet and put it in between some kitchen roll overnight for the water to evaporate from the tofu, because it can be quite soft. As you can see, it's breaking up slightly. So if you can do it, and today I didn't actually have the time to do that, so I just took it out this packet and it had about 2 hours in the fridge. So, but if you do have time to do it overnight, it will be more beneficial, because it will just be a little bit harder. Although this is firm tofu, a little bit harder, which means it will go crispier as well. So if that's your focus for a crispy tofu, that would be my advice there as well.
And what are you putting it in there?
So this is an air fryer. We're going to use this for time convenience today. This should take about 10 minutes. Okay, so you could do this in the oven as well. It has the same effect as a convection oven, but it just takes longer, which we don't have today. So back to the soup. That's boiling nicely. Smells amazing.
Great.
So I'm just going to let that do its thing. And I'm going to start making the dressing. Maybe if I had time, I would have done the dressing first because I ideally want the garlic to just have a tiny bit of time to infuse with the molasses, which actually breaks down the pungency a little bit. But today we don't have the time luxury, so that's fine. No reason to worry. We'll get that on before I start composing the salad. One garlic there. That needed. See, when that happens, guys, it's separated and it needs a good stir. I did give it a good stir before, but you just need to make sure that it's a really nice stir. See the difference in consistency?
Yeah. Mary's asking, she said, I thought tahini was fattening.
Oh, tahini is made from sesame seeds, which is a good fat. That's all it is. It is crushed whole sesame seeds. So if you have a good quality tahini, it is, yes, it's a little bit higher on the fat side, but they're healthy fats. These are essentials for our body as well. Don't be scared of including some healthy fats in your diet. Very, very good for you. They help keep you fuller for longer. They are also hugely contribute against just feeling satisfied and satiated. Okay, now this, which I've used probably a tablespoon of, is a secret ingredient of mine. I absolutely love this.
It's not a secret anymore.
This is üzüm pekmezi, which a lot of Turkish people will know.
Evet.
It's a molasses made from grape. Actually, you know, a lot of everyone knows it now. I'm sure it's used in a wide variety of households now. It's not just Middle Eastern or Turkish. Yeah, it's a molasses that I absolutely love, that I pair with tahini sometimes for a dressing. I'm just going to give that a little stir before I add a tiny bit of water and some. Then I'm going to add some green leaves and we're going to turn it into a green tahini dressing. So let's get some salt in there.
Look at that. That looks like peanut butter.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It probably tastes a little bit like peanut butter at this stage as well.
Broccoli, lettuce. So those are the ingredients. Tahini, Turkish thing, the molasses. Can I open up the soup? I want to smell. Ooh. Yeah, too late. Everybody could smell that one.
Just to break that down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Salt. And you can pass in the pepper as well.
Yeah. So now you can call me your sous chef.
Sometimes. So here it's looking a little bit thin, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let that set for a little bit. And then just before we want to use it, I'm going to give it a buzz with some leaves in a hand blender so that we can get some greenness into that as well. And it's just going to be super nutritious salad dressing. It's just going to be ideal for this dish. Okay.
Cool.
So while that's going, as you can see, the components here of this salad today are some
Kale, cabbage,
yeah,
buckwheat.
so here.
I'm testing myself now, guys.
This is roughly half a cup. Okay, so for 2 people, I would say 2 of these is sufficient, depending on what else you're adding, of course. Okay. Add my pomegranate now. Just gonna leave that a second. Cut some celery in there. And granted, guys, I have cheated a little bit today with the timing of everything because I had quite a few things prepared. But it goes back to what I always say with food prep. You know, if you buy these things, buy these ingredients, just take 30 minutes of your time when you get home from shopping before you put them in the fridge, just to get organized in containers. It will be a game changer. For this, for example, is always in my fridge, this mix of kale and cabbage, because I love it so much in my salads. So it's always there, and it just is a game changer when I want to put the salad together so easily, so quickly. Just chopping it up a little bit more. Totally smelling nice as well.
Mm-hmm.
One other thing we're going to add to this salad, which is going to give it a little bit more depth and just elevate the flavor, and that's black cumin seeds. And these have been around for, cumin has been around for centuries. I love these little seeds in salads, on fish, you know, just, yeah, whenever I can in salads, over salmon, over whitefish, because they just help with digestion. They just add this lovely flavor. So that's why I've kind of called this salad a Mediterranean Asian fusion, because we're going to get the Asian from the coconut aminos in the tofu, and we've got the Mediterranean from this wonderful dressing. Okay. So let's check on that toe for a second.
Well,
okay, no, not yet.
I was going to start picking at it.
Hey guys, so we're almost there with everything. So I'm going to use the hand blender in 2 places today. These things are really handy, so I'm going to use it for my salad dressing now. And I'm going to use it soup. So I'm going to put that in here. And I'm going to give it a tiny taste. Always taste your food as you go. So what the pegmas has done, the molasses, it's broken down the, let's say, the heaviness of the tahini, and it's just given it a really creamy taste. And with the garlic as well, it's wonderful. The only thing I'm going to add to that after this, which is parsley and spinach. Okay. After I've blended that down, is just a little bit more salt and pepper. I think I might add my hand blender. I might add a little bit more üzüm pekmezi, molasses, or a little bit of lemon. Don't come too close because they won't I'll show you what it looks like after. Okay, so have a look now. So that's going pretty green there.
That looks awesome.
Yeah, I'm just going to add the rest of these leaves.
That's to thicken it up, or?
So this is just to add this type of flavor. So the parsley that I'm course, give it those very leafy vegetables that are essential for good health. Okay, so all your digestive yumminess comes from a lot of plant-based green vegetables. That is looking so good, guys. You want to have a look? How green is that?
I want to have a taste.
Want to have a taste? You can go over here
Yeah.
and have a taste.
That is yummy, guys.
Like it?
Seriously, yummy. I don't think you've ever made that before. Or
That was my first attempt. You know me, I'm such an improviser.
yeah.
I mean, I have seen a lot of recipes on the net. This is my own completely, adding the Turkish and the amount of, I guess, salt and pepper. And the garlic as well. A lot of people don't add the garlic, but
Yeah.
I think that's a lovely. Yeah, I'm going to put it back in my mason jar
Yeah,
so that
give
I
it a.
can give it a good shape again. Actually, might pop it in the fridge until we're ready to go with that.
Yeah.
See, that didn't need anything else in the end. So that was just the right amount of liquids for that. And I will be sharing this recipe after.
Look at that. I can see myself come home, mistake that for a smoothie, and then eat that. That would be,
Yes.
yep.
Yes, that would be something to do. So here we are with the salad again. See how beautiful that's looking, guys. So that's buckwheat, which is a beautiful grain, gluten-free grain, full of protein, full of healthy, easy to digest, full of vitamins, and full of enzymes that just will help you digest these things so easy, giving you a slow release of energy throughout the day. Okay. One thing I haven't got in here, which I think it needs, is spring onion. Okay, so I'm going to grab that now. You can check on the soup for me.
All right.
Looking good. I'm just gonna.
Smells amazing. Smells like your mother's cooking.
That is a good thing.
That's a compliment, isn't it?
Oh yes, that is a good thing.
Her mom is an amazing cook, everyone. So therefore, it's in her blood. That's why I'm so lucky.
These veggies have cooked down nicely. Yeah, see that?
Yeah.
See that? So that's nice and soft.
Yeah.
So give it a tiny bit more time before I start blending that. How are we doing with time?
Well, we've got to get going. I think it's going to be Emily's time to do some yoga soon.
Okay, so I'm good to go then. I'm going to start blending this soup.
So she may have gone over a little bit, but trust me, it's worth it. It's still within the 20-25 minute.
Yeah. So when you blend soup, guys, just be careful that when if you do this way, that it's not boiling. I've turned this down to a simmer, so it should never kind of come up or splash me or anything, but just be aware of that.
Yeah, got you. Okay. Okay, it's okay. They want to live it with you. seeing and hearing it. Maha just asked a question saying, would this soup be enough just as a meal itself with everything that's got it has in it?
That's a great question. So I would say it does depend on your energy expenditure. So anything that you eat, you should consider how hungry you are and how much energy you're using. Okay, so just bear all these things in mind. For me, sometimes in the afternoon, a soup is enough, you know, as an afternoon meal, as a lunch. But it depends what's in it. Now, with this soup, because it has vegetables and it has some lentils, it is going to be a slower release of energy. You're going to feel fuller for longer with the lentils in there as well. Okay, I'm going to give that taste test as well.
And you're right, Letitia. You can experience the whole thing, but the smell. You're going to be in for a treat when you make your own.
The color of that, guys. Look at the color. It's just so vibrant. It's so beautiful. This is the color that you're. This is the color. This is the color that your food should look like. You know, like just remember, colorful food equals happy mood. That's what I always say. Like it's good for the stomach. It's good. It promotes serotonin. 80% of serotonin is produced in the gut, which is the happy hormone. So this is great. So I'm happy with that. Doesn't need any more salt. I'm gonna get one thing. So tofu. Look at that. That's crisped up nice, crisped up nicely.
Smells good too. Let's check it.
So guys, I'm going to hand you over to Emily, but before I do, I'm just going to dress this guy, that beautiful greenness. Okay, and then we're going to add some tofu to the side, on top, however you prefer.
Sorry guys, I'm teasing you, but
Okay. And then we will just add a few more flax seeds on top of that. And there you have it. Beautiful buckwheat salad with crispy Asian tofu, kale, and celery. All right, guys, I'm going to hand you over to Emily. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you soon.
Hello, everyone. That looks amazing, Kerry. So I'm just going to be running through a quick little full body flow. We're going to really concentrate on kind of linking our breath with each movement. I'll start off by kind of guiding the breath as we move, and then as we get into it, just follow your own rhythm. So if you just begin in a nice comfortable seated position, and if we just become aware of our back. So I think it often helps if we kind of round the shoulders up and back and really kind of feel like you sat against a wall in whatever way feels comfortable for you. So maybe on your knees or cross-legged, and just relax. So just start to drop into the body, deepen the breath, close the eyes, and take one lovely inhale through the nose. Chest rises on the inhale, and as we exhale, it sinks back down. One more deep breath here. And out. And then gently as we inhale next, we're going to bring the hands to the heart space. Hands coming together. And again, just take a nice big inhale into the lungs. And exhale, let it go. Okay, on our next breath, as we inhale, bring the hands up. Reach the fingers to the ceiling, to the sky. And then as we exhale, come back into that prayer position to the heart. We're going to go 3 more times like this, connecting with the breath. So inhale, bring the hands up. Really stretching fingers, and as we exhale, just let it go. 2 more times with your own breath. Nice big exhale. And one more time, really stretch it up. Back is nice and straight. Big deep inhale, and then bring it back down. Beautiful. So as we come to the center, we're going to open up into cactus arms. So you're just going to take the thumbs back and almost like you press in both of the shoulder blades towards each other. Chest is nice and open. And again, we'll just move with the breath. So on the inhale, we're going to round the back, bring the hands forward. And then as we exhale, open the chest. Again, inhale, bring it forward. And exhale, release. One more time, again, moving with your own breath. Take a big deep inhale, round in the back. And exhale, open up. Beautiful. And as you come to this position, back to cactus arms, we're going to bring the left arm down to the yoga mat and just stretch the side body. So left palm comes down, left elbow comes down, right hand swings over, and we hold for 3, 2, and 1, release. And then just take it to the other side. So cartwheel both the hands over, right palm comes down, followed by right elbow, and swing that left arm over and breathe. Again for 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. So gently making our way back to that seated position. We're going to come into a tabletop position now. So onto our knees. So just swing the knees to the side. I'm going to take the palms underneath the shoulders. Feet are parallel to the palms, and we're really grounding down onto the palms and the tops of the feet. Just be really, really mindful of the back here. So kind of keep the neck in a straight position. Really feel kind of like tabletop position here, and hold. Connect back with the breath. And as we inhale next, we're just going to warm up the spine. So drop the navel, look forward. And exhale, round the back. So really claw to the fingertips, round in the back. Exhale. And again, just moving with your own breath here. So as we inhale, we look forward. And as we exhale, round in the back. And just take a few breaths here. Really connecting with the spine. And just noticing how the back feels today. Take 2 more rounds of breath. And then gently bring it back into that straight back position, tabletop, grounding through the palms, grounding through the tops of the feet. And as we do this, we're just going to swing the hands forward. So our fingertips are going to come towards the front of the yoga mat or just in front of our chest. And then gently, whatever feels comfortable for your body, you can gently bring the chest down towards the floor and just feel a nice stretch in the upper back here. And just let it go. Just release down and hold. Just take a few deep breaths here. And then when you're ready, you're going to start to roll the body back up. Palms are going to come towards the body again, like we're in tabletop, and we're just going to get ready for downward dog. So you're going to curl the backs of the toes and just start to lift the hips nice and high into the sky. And once we get there, really grounding down through the palm and just start to open up the back body and the legs. So heels are going to come up and down. And again, just noticing how the back of the body feels. The legs might be a bit tight here, but just breathe into them and just find what feels good for your body. On the next breath, just finding the stillness here. So again, find the place that feels good for you. Really focusing on equal distribution of weight between the hands and feet. And really think about bringing up the pelvis and the hips up towards the sky here. And we'll just take 2 big deep breaths. And then gently start to take the gaze towards the front of the yoga mat. And then gently start to walk the feet to meet the hands. Once we get there, feet are going to be hip distance apart. And we're just going to come into a nice forward fold. So let the body drop down here. And if it feels good, you can just swing from side to side. So again, kind of feeling the opening in the back of the legs. Gently moving the body side to side. And again, just connecting back with the breath. Again, finding the stillness, and we're going to roll up all the way to a standing position. So if you take your fingertips, trace them all the way up the legs for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. So as we get here, be really mindful of the feet. So we're going to really press down all 4 corners of the feet, grounding down into the yoga mat, bringing the hands to our side, palms are going to face forward. And again, we'll take 1 big deep breath here in mountain pose. Connecting to the ground, crown of the head reaches up. And as we breathe, and next inhale, take the hands up to the sky. And then exhale, we're going to bring it all the way back down to that forward fold. So hinge at the hips, bringing it down. Big, deep inhale. We're going to plant both of the palms and we're going to step or hop back into a plank position. So from here, hands are underneath the shoulders again. And we're just really kind of balancing between the hands and the feet. We can rock forward and backwards. We'll stay here for 2 more breaths. And then gently bringing the elbows into the side of the body, take it all the way down to the yoga mat, and we'll just open up for cobra. So press into the pelvis, look up, big deep inhale, exhale down. 2 more breaths like this, so just peeling the body up on the inhale, and exhale, let it go. 1 more movement, inhale, and exhale. Beautiful. So from here, we're going to push back up to a plank position. So weight in the palms, in the toes, and then bring the hips back into that downward dog. So from here, try and find stillness straight away. Take a deep, deep breath. And then gently, we're going to slide the right foot in between the hands. So right foot comes in between the hands. Keep that back leg up. If it's a bit uncomfortable, we can lower on the back knee. But if you can, keep that back leg up for a high lunge. And then gently start to bring the body up. Inhale, take the hands. Really pressing down onto the feet. And as we exhale, rain it back down. Gently placing the palms, bring that right foot back, and left foot is going to replace, and we're just going to mimic this on the left side. So again, whichever feels comfortable for you here. If you want to lower the back knee, all good. If not, get that nice balance. Bring the body to the midline. And if you want a little bit more of a challenge, you can just swing the hands up. And exhale, rain down. So again, bringing that left foot back, we're going to come back down onto our knees and into child's pose. So bring the hips back, Hands are facing forward, pushing away from the body, and just let the body relax. Connecting back with the breath. On the next breath, start to peel the body back. So keeping on our knees here, peeling the body back. Bum comes onto the heels, and then gently swinging the legs around, back into that seated position. And we'll just take 2 big deep breaths together. So again, as we inhale, raise the hands up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale. Thank you.
Thanks, Emily. I know I didn't leave you much time there. I'm so sorry, but next time you'll get probably around 5 more minutes with Emily and less time with me. But those 2 dishes that we did make just took up that little bit more time. So I'd say around 25 minutes for those 2 dishes. They will be going up on our website soon, the recipes. So we really hope that you enjoyed that session with Warren, myself, and Emily. I'm just going to pour this green sauce all over this salad so you guys can see that consistency.
Let me see if I can switch this over. 1 second. I know you don't want to look at me right now. There you go.
Got it?
Now it's
okay,
all
amazing.
you.
So here's the salad, guys, and the soup. This is kind of the portion that I'd recommend if you're going for both. Okay, so I've obviously got loads of dressing in there, but I just wanted to show you the consistency. That's kind of what you're looking at. Okay, it's beautiful green tahini sauce that has been broken down a bit, so it doesn't contain too much fat. I will do the sums and I'll put that on our website for you. I think it was Sarah that was asking about the fat content. I'm not too sure, but it will go on. Okay, guys, thank you so much once again for tuning in to our wellness hour, and we really hope to see you in the next one. Just subscribe to our website to get notifications of the wellness hour recipes, new recipes, and any promotions that we're running on our Wellness Zone program, which is our fitness and nutrition program.
And follow us on Instagram.
Yeah, and don't forget to check us out on our socials. Okay, guys.
Take care, guys. All right.
Thanks so much. Bye.
Ciao for now.